What's up, lifelong learners? It's your boy, Mr. Heng, and today we are learning the overview of how Premiere Pro works. And I'm going to get into details more of other stuff. So this is how you set up a project. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a project, where to save it, and show where the file project is saved. And then I'm going to show you how to create a sequence for editing and how to import photos and videos and audio, how to mark in and out points, place, move video clips and audio on timeline, zoom in, zoom out timeline, moving the playhead, trimming, cutting, deleting, reorganizing, and then exporting H.264 with the YouTube preset. We're going to do all that. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to have to do here is start Premiere Pro. Once you start Premiere Pro, you're going to have this box right here. Just click out of it right there. You're going to create a new project. And in this new project, I'm going to name it Premiere Pro Overview. And then after I name this Premiere Pro Overview, I'm going to click on Browse right here, and I need to name where I want to save this. So let me just close this real quick. I'm going to go to Desktop, and I'm going to go to the Premiere Pro folder that you should have created ahead of time. Then I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click Choose. And you're going to see in Premiere Pro right here, this folder, there will be a purple project file named Premiere Pro Overview. Actually, what I actually want to do, I'll take that back. Let me just create another folder called Overview. Desktop, Premiere Pro, and then inside of that folder, I want to make a new folder called Overview because I'm doing Premiere Pro Overview. And then there will be other folders you're going to be making later on in this video, in this sequence of video that I'm about to make. All right, so I'm actually going to choose Premiere Pro, and then the Overview folder is the folder that I want to make the new file, the Premiere Pro project called Premiere Pro Overview. So I'll click OK, and then you're going to see this pop up right here like a purple one-eyed, one-horn, fine purple people eater. Anyways. Click on Overview, and you see right here, this Premiere Pro purple project file is right there. All right, so that is how you start a project. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is start a sequence. So you're going to go to File, New, Sequence, and then you're going to choose DSLR, 1080, 1080-30, and then you're going to have to name a sequence. You have to name your sequence. Your sequence name is going to be, again, Premiere Pro Overview. And then I'll click OK. And then what you're gonna do here is I'm gonna read the next thing I do. How to create a sequence, did that. How to import photo, video, and or audio. And so what you should do now is you should go get these practice files here or here, and you're going to use it. So for now, I need to get a song, so I'm going to click background music right here. Thank you, Audio, for providing this for free for me to use. So I'm letting my students use it. So just pick one of these 10s and go to audio.com to get these. A-U-D, you know what? I'll throw something in here. I'm just going to pick one. I'll just pick this one right here and download that song. It's going to go to the download folder with the 3 videos that I downloaded from choosing this sequence right here, okay? All right, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up a new folder, Finder folder, and I'm going to move the files from the download folder into my Premiere Pro folder. So I'm going to drag and drop it into Premiere Pro right there, okay? So all these files are now in the Premiere Pro folder. Then I'm going to go back to my Premiere Pro, and I'm going to import these videos that are not in download anymore. They're actually on the desktop Premiere Pro folder, and then you are going to hold Command and click, 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 and click Import. All right, so that is how you import video from the specific folder that hold these files. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to how to mark in and out points. So how to mark in and out points. So here's the first video. that I'm going, actually this is the first video, this is my wide shot here. Alright, so I'm going to get myself walking in from about like right here. And then I'm going to, this is called the marked in point, because I don't really want all this extra stuff in the beginning. Okay, I just want when I'm about to walk in up to the part where I walk up, grab the camera. Alright, so I'm about to grab the camera. So this part right here is what I want, so I mark an out point. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drag, click and drag from this area right here, and I'll get both the video and the audio coming in to the timeline. Okay, and then what I can do now is I go to my next video, which is my medium shot, and then I'm about to touch the camera, put my phone down, I'm about to touch the camera, so I'm going to put an in point right there, and I'll mark an out point where I pick the camera off and I move it off, okay, like so. And again, I'm going to click right here to click and drag to get that video onto the timeline. And then I'm going to double click on this close-up of me picking this off, alright, so like so, hoping I make the right cut here, I'm just guessing. And then I can drag this over before the camera auto focuses, and I'm going to click on and drag and drop it here. So my video sequence is going to look something like this in the source monitor. Oh, I'm going to get out of learn here. I'm going to go to edit. Okay. So if I go here and I click on that and play it back, you'll see me walking in, taking my time, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut and then cut to a close-up. That's a little late, but you get the point, right? Okay, so I have my basic cut, and what I want to show here is I want to show you how to zoom in and zoom out on the timeline. So to zoom in, you just push the plus sign on your keyboard. Push the plus sign. Oh wait, I have to click on the timeline first, and then I'm going to touch the plus sign to zoom in, and touch the minus sign to zoom out. Okay, if you touch the slash key, that actually expands and completely fills this. Okay, so now that I have that and I want to refine my cut, let's say I'm putting my hands up like that, I'll just drag the end here, make it shorter, and then I'll bring this over like some Lego blocks just to, oh, that looks almost pretty good. Okay, all right, so you see this gap here? This gap right here is no video, so that's why it's a black screen on the source, on the program monitor. And then when I get to over here, look, I can see a video of myself now. So let me just adjust this, taking it out. All right, so I'm gonna drag this a little longer. I think that's gonna be a good cut. There, it looks pretty natural. So that is basically how you put things together to make it look like a nice cut from a wide, a medium, and a close-up. And then I'll go back to my wide shot right here, or actually my medium shot right here, and I'll go over here to where I drop this and I look to the side. If I go drag this over right here, all right, I will just look this off to the side. Okay, so I'm going to make a new endpoint here, and then an out point there, and I'll drag this, and oh, why did I only get video only? Do Command Z, because I clicked here, you can only get video only. Okay, and if I click here and drag, I can get audio only. All right, but I want both audio and video, so I need to click here on the source monitor, click both, click, and I drag it over to the timeline, and I will get both. Again, use minus sign to zoom out, so this looks like a natural cut. All right, it almost looks natural, but you get the point. Okay. All right, so the next thing I'm going to have to do here is show you how to move the playhead. So you see me do it before. This is called the playhead. When you move it around, you can see what's happening on the source on the program monitor right here. Okay, that's the playhead, moving it around. And then the next thing is trimming. You saw me do that. Trimming means I make this video clip longer and shorter. When I move it so long and I see this little triangle icon right here, see that little triangle icon? that means that that's the end of the recording. I cannot see. I actually push stop recording right there because I'm controlling my camera with my phone. I stopped recording. That means that this video clip is at the end. Like, you cannot do anymore. Okay, I cannot click and drag this to the end. The same thing on the left hand side. If you see that little triangle right there, that means that that is the end of the clip. Okay, and then the next thing here, move the playhead, trimming, cutting. All right, cutting, you just use the razor tool. Let's say you want to cut in the middle, like that, and then go click on the selection tool, go to the middle, click on it, and then you will delete it, and then you will have black space between these two video clips. So that is how you cut videos. Say you want, leave some black space, or you just want to cut that and then move this over, then you can do this thing called jump cut. See how I like jumped? Okay. That's not what I want. I'm gonna do Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. I'm gonna undo all that because I actually have a pretty good cut here. Okay. And then the next thing you're gonna learn here is deleting. So deleting is really easy. You can just click on this and then push delete on the keyboard, and that's it. You delete a video. And you saw me do that earlier. Okay. So I can delete something in the middle right here. Click on it. Click on the video clip, and then just click delete. I'm gonna Command Z to bring it back. All right, and the next thing is to export. So now I want to export this edit. So I'm going to go to File, New, not New. Gonna go to File. Make sure you click on the timeline first. I forgot to say that. Click on this timeline first. Then you can go to File. You can go to Export Media. And then I'm going to choose the format as H.264. And then I'm going to go to YouTube 1080. And then I'm going to click on the output name to make sure I output correctly to the right spot. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on this little twirling down toggle to expand so I can see everything. So I'm going to go to Desktop, Premiere Pro, click on Overview, and I'm going to export. This file name should be, oh, I spelled Premiere wrong, so Premiere Pro Overview, and then you're going to choose the Overview folder, and then you're going to click Save. So what's going to happen here is this file name is going to be written inside of this folder right here, Overview. Okay, there's no file right there, so when I click Export, you're going to see a file being exported to this folder right here. And that is the file that you're going to drag and drop into your Premiere Pro folder in Google Drive, get the link, and then submit on Canvas. All right, and that is the end of the tutorial. And you're going to refer back to how to start a project and how to export, like in all the other videos that are coming down in this playlist. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Rock, paper, peace.